I used to have to call Machinima with this printout of every one of my videos that was partnered through them and go line by line, making sure they had paid me for every fucking view. Because like, we did forget to pay you for 8 million views. Dang. I was like, yeah, it's, well, I don't want to go too deep into it, but it's, $20,000 or so. It's like, yeah, why don't you fix that? And while you're at it, fix this, that, and the other. And it's like, it's 3 more million, huh? Yep, it adds up, doesn't it? It's like every month, got to go like a fucking accountant.
Bunch of forgetful fellas over there.
Yeah, how could they
there
ever
was a time
do that?
when like YouTube would tell you how many views you got and how much money you earned, and Machinima would be like, nah, you can't trust that. And it like, why? I have a sneaking suspicion that's what you're getting, and somehow you're taking like a quarter of it or a half of it from me.
Yeah,
for nothing.
Stinkers. That's what I call
you guys were on the high level of it. I was at the level of Machinima then of like, are you guys ever gonna upload one of these? Like my Dropbox. If I had the account, I guarantee I could go into my old Dropbox from 2011, and there would be 6 videos.
Anthony Shore Wars, please upload my video. I sent it to you. Yeah, scheduling it, and he'd just be like, "I'm 17. What are you doing?"
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a Woody video, a Kyle video, a Wings video, and then at 1:14 in the morning, I'm gonna put your video out there, and it's like,
and at 1:15, someone else's.
Yeah, and then at 1:15, we have. I didn't get
a lot of those. I maybe got like 5. I got like 5 or 6 up on their channel, something like that, like Call of Duty commentaries.
After they didn't
I stopped giving them after they didn't take my first FPS Russia video. I sent them like the first ever like me in a shooting range video, and they didn't use that. And
now look at them.
It's like, all right, well, I'm not gonna send you anything else. Y'all are bad at things.
Do you remember when they sent us those like intros and outros, and we're like, these must be included on every video? I remember thinking, there is no way anyone at that company even knows who I am. And so I just never added them ever. But I never heard about it.
If you're small or medium though, it benefits you, because the viewer's like, oh, he's with them. It's like being Optic fucking Taylor. If I click on your video and you're Optic Taylor, I'm like, he's got his bona fides. Fucking Hex already checked him out for me. I know I can watch.
That is true.
That's true, but I wanted to see. And nobody noticed. No one was keeping an eye on the nonsense I was uploading.
At that time, they were using me to build other people, and I didn't feel like I was compensated for it. Oftentimes, they'd be like, Woody, I want you to autoplay this other guy's video on your channel. I'd be like, I'll do it for like a few hours, I guess, just to be a team player.
Yeah.
But you're like straight up taking money from me and giving it to you to promote someone, like pay me for it.
No, Woody, this spring, all of spring, you have to have the Halo video featured on your channel. Think of the millions of views you don't get.
It was an easily determined amount of money that they were taking from you, because you could look at how many page views you get per day, and those are being applied to whatever video you're auto playing. And I was always kind of strategic about what you put there. It's like, no fucking way in hell I'm doing that. If I'm getting like 250,000 page views a day, I'm gonna give you $500, $1,000 every day for no. You pay me and you will put your video there, and that's what we did. Like if they paid me, I would put it there. I'm not putting it there for fucking free.
Yeah, of course.
We don't have a contract that says anything like that.
How's Mr. Sark doing nowadays? Is he like a big time streamer?
He streams
or something else?
He streams.
So he's a content creator. That's the
him. I am gonna say yes. Him and APL stream pretty regularly. I don't think that they do it for their full-time job. I'm not really sure what Sark is doing outside of that, but I just know that they do still make content.
He always seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's great. I love that man.
I don't think I've ever spoken to Sark. I don't
think I've ever spoken to him either.
I think I have.
I just knew he like rolled with like C-Nanners and Hutch, or I guess the people who actually worked there, like physically.
I think my entire interaction with C-Nanners was sitting across from him at a Mellow Mushroom one day.
Was it good?
The food or C-Nanners?
The food.
No.
Oh.
Mellow Mushrooms.
I competed against C-Nanners in a dancing competition and vanquished him like the rest.
Like a loser. How was C-Nanners? Was he wonderful? Very nice, or just
about like
kind of guy?
Exactly what you would think. Like quiet, soft spoken.
He's exactly like
not your cup of tea. You know, we're not going to have a boisterous slap you on the back kind of rant about the guy who just tripped on the way outside the pizza place.
He wouldn't want to riff and joke around and
no. But that's him. You know, it's fine. I had no
That's
issues
okay.
with
Then
teenagers.
not everyone has to be friends with everybody else. I just remember like I remember how big he was in like 2011, 12, and like trying to watch one of his videos and being like, why? Well, this guy's killing it. What's so great about him? And I remember just like everyone was like, hello, ladies and gentlemen, CNanners, like his like little intro. And I'd get like 3 minutes in and I'd be like, there's no jokes. It's not really a story.
So he had two things. He had the best quality on YouTube.
Very likable.
He had
video
and
quality.
He had and he was very, very good at the game in a slow-paced, sort of calculating kind of way. And he was the only guy playing World at War except for Wings of Redemption.
And he was easy
and
to
then,
like
and then
because he never
Minecraft,
involved
right?
himself in like bullshit. I never
Minecraft
remember
is what like, blew him up.
So,
No, I strongly disagree with that.
Really?
CNanners was the king of bullshit, and I still hold a grudge to some extent. He and Hutch. Oh my god, he made videos.
Let's learn.
At fucking hating me. He would say like, I never do daily uploads. I never do. And then he'd like a weekly series. This is just view whoring and trying to make something get big on YouTube. And I'm like, where's the crime here? Where's the crime in having Mail Monday? It's an alliteration. It's fine. Like, what am I doing wrong? He's like, I hate attention grabbing thumbnails. Oh my gosh. And it's like, no, you fucking communist. You work for Machinima on a salary. And that's why you have no interest in growing your channel. The fucking nanosecond that guy went out on his own, daily uploads, attention grabbing, thumbnails, series, shit like that. Like he did all this stuff he shit on people for doing the second he went on his own. And he and Hutch would like make these rules that you were supposed to follow, like don't upload too much, don't try to grow a channel. And they felt like it was evil. But really, they were just jealous because they were on salary, and the people who didn't get jobs at Machinima, it seemed like jobs at Machinima was the ultimate prize, right? That was what you wanted. But it turned out the contractor Machinima, that was what you actually wanted. And once they realized that they made the wrong choice, they just shit on everyone constantly. They did it on Twitter, and they did it in their videos. And they would often like talk about me without naming me. And like, I don't know, I fucking hated it.
Well, I did not know about that.
Yeah.
I do recall like people saying back in the day, like when Hutch and CNanners took the job there, lots of people in the community being like, actually, I think Kyle was the first person I heard say this is such a mistake. I cannot believe they did that. Like, why would they do that for salary? They have all this reach, all this money. And I hadn't really thought about it before that. And I was like, oh my God.